Let me share my screen. I hope everyone is created Trilog. Any issues with that? Okay. So how to log in daily, day to day, right? So we have to remember this URL, login.salesforce.com throughout, right? Our training course, right? This is the URL you have to must and should remember. So once you click on that login.salesforce.com, right? So it will prompt you to enter your username and password. So I have entered here username. Yesterday I created one account, right? So login. Once I click on login, I'm able to enter into Salesforce CRM. So in the Salesforce CRM, so today, so first 20 minutes. So what are the things exist and what are the things we can customize? As a admin, we'll discuss. Okay. So as I told you, right? So when you are maintaining a customer relationship management, okay, what are the things will be there? So first, any organization will do marketing. Next, they will do sales. Next, they will do support, right? Some of the organizations only will do marketing and sales. Support, they will give it to the third party, right? So call centers, some third party call centers will be there. They will hand over that project to third party team, or else they will maintain it within the Salesforce. So whatever, some of the marketing may happen in outside. So they want to do only for sales only. They want to use Salesforce, then they can also do Salesforce for the sales. That means most of the organizations will have marketing department, sales department, and service departments will be there, right? So typical organization I'm talking, right? So for that, you have to remember, right? If I want to open any existing applications, right? So let's suppose sales team wants to start working on Salesforce, or marketing team start working on Salesforce, right? So first day they will log in like this, right? So there are 9 dots are there here. So what this means app launcher. Okay, if you want to launch any application, so this is the place you have to open. Okay, click on here. So Salesforce has given some of the predefined applications, so service application, marketing application, sales application. So they are giving. So these are the recent important application we are able to see, right? If you click on view all, okay, you can see all existing applications. These are the applications. It is simple. When you purchase a mobile, right? So you will have in your smartphone. Let's suppose when you purchase iPhone or any Android phone, right? So what you will get in the mobile, predefined apps will be there, right? Whatever the apps they defined already, like a Gmail, Facebook, right? Instagram, right? These are the applications are predefined. Google, right? Predefined applications will be there. Same, you can consider this is also Salesforce. Salesforce has given some predefined applications. We don't know what exactly this application as of now, but Salesforce has given some predefined application. Now, if I want to install some applications in our mobile phones, where we will go? Play Store, right? From the Play Store, we will install applications. So Salesforce also, you can also, Salesforce is also providing a Play Store, like Apple, how it is providing iOS store, Android, how it is storing Play Store, right? So same way, Salesforce is also giving one Play Store called App Exchange. Okay, so in this App Exchange, what will happen? So whatever the apps you want to utilize in your Salesforce organization, okay, there are free apps will be there, paid apps will be there. Even in our mobile stores as well, right? iOS store or Android Play Store, right? So there are free apps are there, paid apps are there. So here, whatever apps you want to utilize. So why these Play Stores are introduced means right now Salesforce will give only certain number of common applications only Salesforce will give. But People will have their own, right? If I want to beautify my photos, I want to install some other applications, right? In the CRM also, if the users, whoever using Salesforce CRM, if they want to some help, right? If instead of doing something, right? So can I have that existing applications, right? So you can visit the app exchange and you can install those applications in your Salesforce CRM. We'll talk about later. I'm just exploring the features now. Okay. We'll talk about how to get the application from App Exchange, how to install it, right? So I will talk later. Okay. I'm just exploring the features, right? So this way, existing applications, whatever the Salesforce has providing, existing applications you can use, and you can also install whatever the application you want. Okay. So this is the from app launcher. You have to, let's suppose if I am, you can also type particular application, sales application, right? The sales people, typical sales people will do, right? So the what they will do generally, they will sell products, right? So where the products will be there, if you go to product object, so here some of the objects I'm exploring. Okay, so I will tell you later in detail. So let's suppose products. If I want to configure my organization products, here you can type it products in the app launcher. You will see the table. Okay, Salesforce has configured few products for demonstration purpose. So the Salesforce in this particular trial arc, right? These are the products they have, and the predefined products they have given. What is those products? Genwatt diesel, different kind of Genwatt diesel, and this is the installation. So what kind of services you want? These are the physical products. This is service based products, right? This is the support packages. So what kind of customer package you want to buy? Okay. So this organization is selling three types of products. You want to only buy product, you don't need to any assistance, you don't need any support, no need to buy these two products. No, I want to buy products regularly. I want as well support as well. I want some services as well. Let's say instead like installation I need, right? So that one also I will also buy along with these products, right? So that way Salesforce is provided here, service products, support products, right? And physical products. So generally, if Samsung is selling products, Samsung using Salesforce, for example, right? Then Salesforce, Samsung, whatever the products they are selling, right? They will configure here. How they configure? Here there is a new button, right? Click on new button if I want to create a new product. What is our product name? What is our product code? So different families will be there, right? So family, the product description, and you can save it. Then automatically your new product will be available, right? And when I open one product, so these are the list of products, right? When I open one product, you can see product details, right? Same, what is the product name, product code, active or not. And there is another tab called related, right? Related means, so this products information we have given, right? Price book, right? What is the price? Different prices you can also enter. Like for example, for Asia, this product you want to sell as a 100K. For Europe, you want to sell this product as a 200K. All right. So like that, you can enter your price books as well. Add to price book, right? If you different prices, if you want to add, because same product we can sell in the different regions in the with the different price, right? So at the product, there is a related means this is a child object. This is a table, one table. We are storing the product information, and but that child, right? This product table, under that we are storing what is the different prices for each and every region. Thus you can maintain different price books. Yes. Okay. See, we will talk everything in detail in future classes. Okay, I'm just telling what is what, how typical sales users will do their job in the day-to-day life. Okay, so this way, so as an organization, you can configure products, right? Now, if I want to do store customer details, So customer details, we can store it in accounts. Okay, let's suppose all accounts. Here same accounts, all accounts. These are the customers for this organization. These are the customers. What are the customers? Burlington Textiles Corporation of America, Dixon Edge Communication, Jenny Point, Grand Hotels and Resorts Limited, Pyramid Construction, sample accounts for entitlements, United Oil and Gas Corporation. These are the customers for this organization, right? Then when you open the customer, any customer, okay. So here, if you want to see the details of the customer, you can see what is phone number, what rating it is, what website is, right? So what ticket symbol, what is the ownership of the company, public company, or some of the details. So right, what is annual revenue, what is the billing address, everything we can see. So you can enter the customer related data. That means Salesforce is providing predefined tables, right? You can enter, just you have to utilize this table, right? Now, when I go to related, okay, for this customer, whom I contact. So let's suppose if as a Samsung, right, for example, I want to sell some products to this customer, whom I contact from this customer end, right? So there is a related, there is a contact object is there. In this contact object, you can Jock Rogers is a Burlington Textile person, VP facilities, right? Right. So I can, as a Samsung organization, as a sales user, I can contact our account manager, I can contact this person. So those contact details, who I am dealing with, right, from the Burlington Textile Corporation America, those persons contacts information you can store in contact table. Then opportunities table, what we are selling. Okay, for this customer, what we are selling. So you can enter opportunity. So what kind of supports? Let's suppose there are two cases are created. Jack Rogers is created two cases. One is structural failure of generation, power generation below start. Okay, so one is high priority ticket, one is medium priority ticket, right? So you can easily track under customer details. Okay, so what are the contacts? Tomorrow, if I want to sell two more products, I can reach out to you. Hey, Roger, I have introduced a new product. It will be fit for your organization. Will you buy it? As a sales guy, I will approach like this, right? Then I will create, okay, he is interested, right? Then I can create one more opportunity here. This is already closed. That means it's delivered, right? Then I can create one more opportunity or two more opportunities. So these opportunities I want to sell. Then later point of time, if the Roger is having some issues with this installation issue or something, right, he will generate a case, right? So this way you can maintain everything here. This is generally typical sales people will do. Now, when it comes to marketing people, so what they will do, marketing people, first they will has to start campaigns. Marketing people, what they will do, they has to start campaigns. So you can also all campaigns, all active campaigns. So you can see this campaign, this is already completed campaign. This is they are planning this campaigns, right? So you can also whatever the campaign you want to start, right? So you can also campaign. Let's see one campaign details. So here campaign, see detail. So when it is started, when it is ended, what is the expected revenue in the campaign, how much budget you are allocated for this campaign, how much actually you have spent because this is already completed, how much of response you are expecting, how many members you have done campaign, these many members you have done campaign, right? 7% your expectation, right? This campaign. Once you conduct a campaign, right, people will interest, right, to know about our products, right? Then our marketing guys will start loading those information, whoever is interested, right? So those information they will track into here. Okay, this person is interested. So I will assign to marketing guy. Okay, Bertha Boxer, Betty Bayer, Brandy. So these are the leads, our leads. Okay, these are the people are interested in our product. So our marketing people push these leads to whom? Sales people. These are the people. So they will not push each and every lead to sales people. So okay. So they will gather as much as information, marketing people. Then whoever is think that okay, qualified, he must and should buy our products, right? Then they will move this lead to salespeople. Then salespeople will start selling our organization products to this lead. Then this lead becomes customer, right? How to convert lead when we are pushing to sales department, right? We have to convert it because sales department will work on account, opportunity, contact, right? So this lead we have to convert into three types, right? How to convert lead into three different objects like account object, contact object, and opportunity object. How to create by using the lead, how to create those three records, right? So that we will talk about in detail, right? So this way, typical marketing people will do campaigns and leads. Then after that, salespeople, what they will do, salespeople, so they will start selling products. They will create customer details. They will under customer details, they will create contact details. Under customer details, they will create opportunity details, right? So like that, they will start selling. Let's suppose if I take another customer journey point. So here you can see related. So who is the Edna Frank is the contact point of contact. So here there are certain three opportunities are there. One is already closed. One is in decision stage. Another one is already closed, right? So you can also create as many number of opportunities like that, right? Once sales is completed, then what we have to do? Service. So for that service, there is a service application is also there. All right. So service application typically, so which account we are getting cases, which contact, right? Case creations, how to create, how to load the cases, right? All closed cases, right? These are the closed, all open cases, right? These are the open cases for which contact, which customer case, right? So you can also typical, this is support call center, right? They will take information and they will call center people will create a ticket in the Salesforce. Simple, right? So this is a typical CRM process the organizations will do. Now you can think about any organization who are selling the products or services or something, right? So every organization will fit into these three applications: service, marketing, sales. If you take any business, right? If you are selling, let's suppose healthcare department, healthcare, right? Healthcare wants to use CRM. How can use CRM healthcare? So they can use patients, they can use doctors information, they can use something like that, right? Whatever. Our pharmacy industry want to use CRM, right? So what are their products, right? And vaccinations, for example, right now, vaccination, who is building vaccination, right? That company want to use CRM. Their products are different kind of vaccinations, right? If the pharma want to use the CRM, their products are pharma related, whatever the products they are building. All right. So if someone, let's suppose Samsung, I said, right? If Apple wants to write their products configure in the product, their sales people, marketing people, and service people utilize the existing applications, right? So that means once you purchase the license from the Salesforce, you can automate your business, entire business in the Salesforce in the day one itself. Any questions so far? All clear so far?
No doubts.
Okay. Now we'll see. So this is just how typical CRM will look like, right? Now we will talk about, okay, in detail, right? So let's suppose we are talking about account table, where we are clicking all accounts. Okay. So here there are certain, when if I want to create a new account, right, new customer details, I can enter all the information. So as a course, when we are learning course, right, what we have to learn, because you have after completion of admin, you will target Salesforce admin role, right? What typical admin will do? The whatever I explained, the sales users, marketing people, that is end users will use this application. But what is the job of admin, right? Job of admin is there. Let's suppose the end users you have to support, keep on support the end users. How? Let's suppose they want one more field here. This table, these are the right. They don't want these fields, existing fields. You have to remove. How to remove? and they want this field is right now is a mandatory, for example, right? Here you can see asterisk symbol is there, right? That is mandatory. Then your end user will say, make it this field as also mandatory. How you will make it as a mandatory? Right? I don't want these many fields. Salesforce has given so many fields. I don't want these many fields. Remove all of them. I need only few fields only. They will give selected field sets. Then you have to only keep those fields only. How to do that? Now, if I am not entering some phone number, I am entering text, right? If it is allowing, Salesforce is allowing, right? If it is allows, no, you have to apply some rules. Don't allow this kind of value, right? So you have to check the data as well. Okay, you have to build some rules as well, right? And I am creating so many accounts. Each and every sales user creates their own accounts. For example, I don't want to see others accounts. Why we have to see others account? I have to provide a security. No one modify my accounts. Organization, there are a lot of salespeople are there, so no one want, I don't want to give any modification to my account. I have created Jenny point, for example. No one modify except me. I am the owner of this account, right? Only owner only can modify. So remaining no one can modify. So I don't want to give this visibility to other salespeople, this account, right? Even though if I have given visibility to other people, I just want to do give only for read only purpose only. I don't want to them to read, I mean, I don't want them to override my values. How can I provide that security? How can I provide automation? Let's suppose whenever any lead is generated, I want to send an email to the lead person. Whenever any contact is created, I want to send an email to the contact person, right? Whenever any lead is generated, I want to create a meeting invitation automatically, new event, right? So this kind of automation, how can I do? Or if there are Samsung is a customer, for example, there are certain customer information is available in their Excel. How to load those all the customers at a time into the Salesforce? How can you import all the data? Okay, Salesforce is providing import feature. Okay, so like that. So as a admin, you have to do these things. So you have data. So someone want ask, sales guy want to he will request you, okay, hey, I need these customers details immediately, can you export those details? So you have to, you can also build reports. I want to okay, what are the list of customers which are where, whatever the cases we have escalated in this month, I want one dashboard. As a manager, I want to one typical dashboard, I want, like, with a pictorial representation, right? How can you please do that? So you have to do that, right? So that is a new employee has joined, you have to provide user licenses. Can you please create that new user here, and please set up accordingly given permissions? How does different people, how you set up the permissions, right? You have to set up this new user as the same permissions. Onboarding new user, right? Formalities you have to take in care. So these kind of things you have to do as a admin, or else no, whatever the table Salesforce is giving, right? These tables are, we can call it as a Salesforce knowledge objects. No object is fitting your business needs. For example, some of the information you have to store in CRM, but so given whatever the tables are there, right? So it is not fitting. I want to ask you to create our own table. How can we create? No application is fitting, I want to create my own application. So I will ask you to create application as admin. As an end user, I'm requesting you to create new application, to create here there are certain tabs only there, right? I want to add few more tabs. Okay, please also add here opportunity tab as well, service application, or please also here some other application, some other tab as well, right? So how can we add? So they will request, right? So these are the typical day-to-day actions every admin will do, right? So those kind of whatever the admin will do, right, day to day, so those we will learn. So along with the CRM tool, so we will also do what admin will do, right, in the real time. So those tasks also we will cover in the sessions. Okay, any questions? Okay, let's start with let's suppose okay, so here there are certain applications are there. Okay, so I am also using different applications somewhere in Excel. I am using some different application. Okay, so that application I want to replicate here, but any existing application is not fitting. All right, whatever the application I'm using, I'm using some data in Excel. Okay, the data I want to transfer into, earlier I'm maintaining my business in Excel, whatever the business, right? So this application is not fitting, right? I want to create my own application. How can I create? Okay, so first we'll start with application creation. So as an admin, if you want to create an application, right, as an admin you have to remember this app launcher, one thing. Second one, there is a gear icon. You can see here the gear icon is there. This we can call it as a setup icon. Okay, when you click setup, there will be a setup will be there. Click on setup, then it will open new tab. This is the setup page. You can see when you click on setup, right, you will see this setup page. This is a very, very important page for the admins, any admin. Okay, so here you have to find, you can find any feature which is available, right? This is like a settings in your mobile. If you want to configure something, right, so where you will go, you will click on settings, right? So in Salesforce also, this is called as a settings. Simple, right? So we using these settings, you can configure your Salesforce CRM. Now I want to create a new application. Okay, so here you can type it app manager. Okay, so through app manager you can create new application or you can customize existing applications. So all applications will be available in app manager. So you can see all the whatever the Salesforce has given applications, right? These are the applications Salesforce has given. Sales application, service application we have seen, right? So if you want to customize the sales service applications, right, you can customize from here, right? So customization part we'll talk later. So if I want to create a new application, when you open app manager, right, here you can see there are two types of buttons are there. New lightning application, new connected app. Connected app we'll talk later. This we can use typically for the integration purpose, right? So when we are in development, right, so we will utilize this connected app. Okay, so lightning app, so new lightning app, so click on new lightning app. See, throughout admin course you have to remember few buttons: new button, next button, save button, save and new. So most of these buttons, right, so you will utilize only these four types of buttons: new button, next button, save button, or save and new. These are the four buttons you will use mostly for anything, right? First we'll talk about new lightning application. Okay, so here start. So wherever you see asterisk red color, right, that is the mandatory. But if you go to next button, right, you have to enter those mandatory fields. See, if I click next button, right, it is not allowing because you have to this asterisk. Optional fields, no need to do, right? So here application name I want to is, right, so I'm running a hospital, right? For example, I'm running a hospital, right? I want to automate my hospital management in Salesforce here. Okay, for that I'm creating hospital management application. Okay, so the developer name, once you enter the application name, developer name automatically will. Description you can write it. So the description field will help someone. Okay, so referring hospital management, what exactly this application name, what exactly it will do, right? You can enter some application, right? It automates, it automates hospital related activities. For this purpose I'm creating this application. For this one, here you can see in the right side corner, every application there will be a logo. So you can also, if any logo is there for your hospital management, for example, you can also upload the logo. Okay. Right now, these optional features I'm not activities. Optional features I'm not touching. Okay. Next button. This is done. Second button, this is the navigation. So where you want to see this application, desktop and phone, phone or desktop, only phone, right? So these are the normal as it is. You can leave it as now. Don't change anything. So you can go with Salesforce one. Next, add utility items. So don't bother about this step as well. Okay, just go with next. I will talk about what is utility item, what is navigations, right? I will talk about. But as of now, just go with next. Only first page only you can enter. Second step, no need to do anything. Third step, no need to do anything. Next. Here let's suppose Salesforce has given some tables, right? If in your application, if you want to do utilize any table, you can use, or else you can leave it. So I want to use home tab. Home, there is a home tab is available. I'll take home tab. Only one tab I am taking. I mean, when I'm selecting application, you are seeing, right? These we can call it as a tabs. In Salesforce, we can call it as a tabs, right? So when you clicking on the tabs, right, you can see the data of the table, right? Same way, so you are creating an application, right? Right now we haven't created our own tabs, right, as of now, related to our hospital management. But if you want to use any existing tabs, right, that's why I have included home tab. How can I include? So just select whatever the tab you want, just add through arrow. So it will, this is the selected items, these are the available items. Okay, next. So whatever the application you are creating, in the organization, there are different sector people are there. Okay, whom you want to give this new application? You want to give this application access to everyone in the organization, or only certain people in the organization, right? So that we can derive through profiles. Right now, you don't know what is profile, right? Just here select system administrator. As of now, just select a system administrator. Only system administrator. Because when I am login for when I create a Salesforce trial user credentials, right? Salesforce will assign to me as a system administrator. So I want to see whatever the application I am creating, I want to see, right? I am the system administrator, that's why I'm adding to the only system administrator. As of now, take it only system administrator. Remaining later classes will talk about what is profile, how to create a user, right? Everything will talk. So simple steps, right? Nothing complex. First step, we have entered app details. Second step, no need to do anything. Third step, no need to do anything. Fourth step, we have to add, if any tabs is required for your application, you have to add. Then system administrator, which profile you want to access. So we have given system admin. See how it is easy creating your own application. That's it. Now go to how to launch our application in the app launcher. App launcher, just type it hospital management. See, your application is ready. Open in new tab. On new tab, you can see your hospital management. I have added only home tab. That's why only home tab is there. See how it is easy. Easy or not? Is it complex? Creating application, your own application in the Salesforce, is it complex? It only 5 steps. You have to enter details. Next. You have to enter if any tabs is required. If no tabs are required, no need to enter. Fifth step, you have to assign to system administrator. Simple, very simple. Okay. So in the hospital management, what I want to do generally, so I want to store as a hospital management. Right now, just now I purchased Salesforce CRM. Earlier, how I am maintaining for, so whatever the doctors are working, okay, what are the patients are there, okay, and whatever the other staff it is there, okay. So this kind of tables I'm using, okay. So this is the doctors for whatever my doctors are there. One second. Okay, doctors information I'm storing in this table. So patients information in Excel, for example, I'm automating in the Excel, for example, or any other application. Staff, non-technical staff, for example. Or else one table only you can maintain, okay, either technical staff or non-technical staff, right? So this way you are automating in Excel. So same data you want to store it in Salesforce. Okay, same data you want to store it in Salesforce. How can you store? So there are either you can use existing tables, whatever the table Salesforce has given, right? Or else you have to create your own tables, right? Now, if you see the typical, if you observe any Excel, okay. So I know everyone aware of Excels, right? If you open any Excel generally, let me open. So this is the Excel, right? Generally, okay. Here, what we call it as this one, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. What it means, these are the tabs, Excel tabs. Tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 4. In the tab 1, I can enter data like this. I can maintain the table of information like that. The tab 2 also I can maintain some table of information. Tab 3, when I click, right, I can maintain the table of information. All right. So these are the tabs, and this is the application name. Okay. So if I say this one as a hospital management, for example, if I'm maintaining right now, this one I will rename as a hospital management, for example. Rename. Let's suppose it is hospital management. This is our application. Okay. Hospital management. When I open, there are different data sets I am maintaining. So let's suppose this is, we can call it as a, for example, doctors, rename. This is a doctors information I'm maintaining here. Now I'm maintaining here patient information. Okay. So here there are patient name, email, phone, some columns, right? Then I will enter some data, right? When I click tabs, I can see data. When I click tab, I can enter new data. I can see the data, right? This way, I maintain. So you can see, you can compare now Salesforce and this Excel. So Salesforce is inspired from Excel only, right? So this is hospital management. So Salesforce, what is doing? So here it is maintaining as a application, right? Now in the hospital management, what are there? So tabs are there. So in the Salesforce also, let's suppose if you open any sales application, for example, okay, sales is the application, right? Here also tabs are there. Okay. When you click on doctors, you can see doctors table records, right? When you click on patient, you can enter new patient records, or you can see existing patient records. Here also, if you click on accounts, right, you can see existing accounts. These are the existing accounts, right? If you want to add any account, new account, you can create, right? And here, whenever go to opportunity, another table, for example, if you want to see all opportunities, then if you want to create a new opportunity, new, right? That means these are the tabs, this is application. Here also, this is the application, these are the tabs, right? If I want to create our own new tab for our hospital management, doctors is a tab, right? For our own hospital management, I want to create doctor tab and patient tab. So which is not available in Salesforce here, right? I want to create right? I am requesting a admin, please create doctor tab, and I am also requesting patient tab as well. I want to store my doctor's information, my hospital related, and as well say my patient's information. So then how you will do accomplish the task as admin? Okay, so you have to click on gear icon here. There is a object manager. Either you can type it in here or else on the top level only it will give. App manager, we can create apps. Object manager. Okay, in the object manager, you can see existing accounts. I mean, existing objects. Okay, so objects are divided into two types: standard objects and custom object. Whatever the table which is provided by Salesforce, okay, those are called as a standard objects. What are the tables we are creating according to our business needs? That is called custom table. Okay, so simple another mapping. Okay, so Salesforce to other terminology. Okay, let's suppose in the Salesforce, we can call it as a Salesforce and outside. Generally, tables will be there. All right. So what will contain in the table? Generally, any table which contains, let's suppose, if I take any table, what it will contain? So table contains columns. Agree? So each and every table will have a column. Let's suppose if I take the Excel, right? These are the columns. Branch is a column, name is a column, account is a column, salary is a column, experience is a column, right? And what it will there? Table another rows will be there. So these are the rows. This one is a row, 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 right? These are the rows. This is a table. In the table, what it contains? Columns and rows. When it comes to Salesforce, table we are calling as a object. So in the Salesforce naming conventions, table how we are representing object, right? Columns we are calling as a fields. Okay, columns we are calling as a fields. Rows we are calling as a records. Okay, table we are representing as a object, columns we are representing as a fields, rows we are representing as a records. This is the typical mapping. But when it comes to functionality wise, both are same, right? But only the representation is different. Salesforce or outside the Salesforce. Right now here you can see. Now you can see there are certain tables Salesforce already provided. Those are called standard objects. That means standard object is nothing but table, right? Standard table. When you open standard table, right, you can see fields and relationships. That means columns. What are the columns? Salesforce says about these are the columns. What is the type of column? Text type, pick list type, address type, right? So some data number type, that column, right? So different types of data it is there. Fields are there. Different types of columns. These are these many columns in this table, account table. These many columns we are created. So this we are calling as a object. These we are calling as a fields. All right. So where we can see all the tables, either custom tables or standard tables in the object manager. If I want to create my own table, right? Here there is a create option is there, right? Create custom table, custom object. Object is nothing but table. You have to remember this conversion, right? So custom object. What is my new custom object name? Simple. Doctor object. So what is the plural label of doctor? Doctors. General English plural label. Okay. So remaining whatever the mandatory fields I am filling, remaining I am leaving as it is. I'm not doing anything. Okay. I will explain in detail later classes. Okay. Save. That's it. My doctor table is ready. Now if you go to object manager, if you find there's so many tables are there. If I want to find a particular table, right, here you can find it, doctor. So automatically see here, doctor table. What is the object type it is giving? Custom object. This is a custom object. It's not a standard object. This is we have created in this organization. All right. So if you want to create columns, right, go to fields. You can create new fields. There are whenever you created objects, right? So there are certain columns, default columns will be there each and every table. What is that? What is it created by? Who is modified by? Who is the owner? And what is the name? These are the default columns. 4 columns will be available in each and every table. Okay. So how to create table from the object manager? Now I have created a table. Now I have to add the table to here, right? If I want to add table directly, I cannot add. I have to create a tab. How to create a tab using the table? Again, go to setup. Here there is a tabs. Okay, click on tabs. There are different tabs you can create, different types of tabs, custom object tabs, web tabs, SalesForce. These are the certain other development topics. So right now, you know, custom object, right? I'm creating custom object tab. Each and every object, if you want to create a tab, here you have to create new tab. So which object you want to create? We have created only doctor object. So for the doctor object, style you can choose any style, it doesn't matter. Next. This you can leave it as it is, don't change anything. Next. So here last step. So here you are creating this tab, right? There are certain applications are there in Salesforce. Which application you want to include? I want to include this tab for the hospital management only, not for other application. If you want, you can add it. Multiple also you can add it, right? But I want to add this tab only for hospital management. Save it. That's it. This tab is created and it is added to the hospital management. Where here, just refresh it. See, when I click doctors, so right now, all doctors, no records there, right? We just created a table. If you want to create a record, new, then you can enter doctor name. I suppose doctor 1, names I'm not giving. So here, when you enter, see one record. If you want, enter D2. Right now, we have only one column only, name column only, save. Right now, if you open details, right, predefined field Salesforce is present. Who is the owner? Who is created? I am the user. Here I am the username is Salesforce training. I have created my username as a Salesforce training. Right? Generally, real names will be there. I have used Salesforce training. Right? So this is the owner, one column. Who is created by when I created this particular time I created. If anyone, some other one is modified, right? Then whoever is modifying that modified one, it will be logged. If someone other people are modifying, we can see who is modified, right? And another column, name column. If you want to create more columns, we can create. I want to enter name, what is the salary of the doctor, what is the phone number of the doctor, right? I want what is the address of the doctor. I want to show some more information that I will cover tomorrow, right? Typically, right now, what we have done in this today class, we have created our application, our own application. We have created our own table and we have created our own tab, and that tab we have added to the our application. Any questions so far?
Hi.
Yeah,
That's you show us all these modifications or something, how to create new things. Yeah, is it for admin role or developer role or end user role?
This is admin role.
Okay, thank you.
As an admin, so your end users, right? I am automating. Suddenly, I'm using sales of existing whatever the Salesforce existing features are there. I am using, right? My organization using. Suddenly, they want some requirement. Hey, we will create one more application. So in that, we have different objects we require. Okay, they will give in detailed description to you. They will provide one document. Hey, I want this object, I want these fields, this is the type you have to give, right? So based on that input, you have to create these objects. And entering
Okay,
the data,
thank
right?
you.
For entering the data, right? It's not your job. So the users will enter the data. Whoever is using this application, right? So they will enter data.
Okay,
Suppose
thank you.
hospital management, let's suppose when you are booking an appointment, right? So, right, for example, so the hospital receptionist will be there. So receptionist will enter, let's suppose patient object tomorrow will create, right? So when you are calling, I want to book with a particular doctor appointment, right? So she will ask, what is your name, mobile, everything, right? So she will click on new. She is the end user for that application. She will enter the data, yours data, not admin. She is facing any problem, right? She will approach admin. Hey, I'm not able to click on new button, for example. I'm not able to see few columns, right? So if the end users are facing any issue, then they will approach admins. Any more questions? So tomorrow's task for you guys as well. Create any application. 1 or 2 applications you can create. For that application, what are the objects are required? Just analyze, right? And create few objects, just objects. And for that object, create tabs. Okay. Once few topics are covered, okay, I will give small project for you guys. Okay. I will share how typical real-time organizations will share, right? Requirement. I will also share one document, but we have to complete few topics. Once we complete few topics, I will also share the document. You have to complete that assignment. That is simple only, just for practice. Okay. So just practice. So we will share this video as well, recording video. We will create a WhatsApp group as well. Don't worry about it. Okay. Once the 3 demo classes are completed, right? So everyone, if we are aligned, so we will continue WhatsApp group. We will share everyday video as well, right? Don't worry about that. Everything will be in place. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss about creating fields for that object, creating other object. So I will cover all the data types, right? And how to establish relationship between 2 tables. All right. So that also we will cover tomorrow or next further classes. So tomorrow we don't have a classes. We have a classes from only Monday to Friday. Okay. So as per IST, I'm saying, okay, Monday to Friday. If anyone from CST time zone, right? I think they for Sunday to Thursday. I think so. This timings. Okay. So next class will be on Monday. Monday same time. Okay. Any questions?
So Mahesh,
Okay, thank you.
no class, right?
Sorry.
Tomorrow no class, right?
Yeah, Saturday no class. Saturday, Sunday no classes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the management has given the schedule in that they mentioned tomorrow also classes.
Then no, tomorrow there is no class actually. Saturday, Sunday there is no classes.
Oh, okay, then it's fine. Thanks.
Only weekdays.
Okay, yeah.
So next class on Monday. We'll continue further from Monday only.
Then it's fine. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Happy weekend. See you on Monday.
Thanks, Mahesh.
Thanks,
Thank
Mahesh.
you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.